Anthem's gonna suck. Anthem's a new looter shooter game by BioWare that's coming out on February 22nd, 2019. The VIP beta weekend has just ended at the time of making this video, and I'm going to share why I don't think the game's going to do very well. Anthem looks pretty promising from all the initial trailers and gameplay I've seen. There's a lot of issues that need to be addressed. There's three main issues I'm going to point out in this video, which are EA, the servers, and the Division 2. First is EA. We have not heard what type of monetization is going to be implemented into Anthem, but I can almost guarantee there's going to be some sort of monetization eventually added into Anthem. And with EA as the developer backing it, I'm pretty positive that the monetization scheme is going to be extremely sketchy and just going to try to milk the consumer for every penny they can. EA has been in a lot of trouble recently because of how bad they've been with monetizing their games. The biggest one was last year with Star Wars Battlefront and their monetization in it, and how it was like you had to pay a bunch of money to it was like pay to win basically. People were really upset about that, and EA got a ton of shit for it. But the lesser talked about, especially in this scene of like looter shooters, is even EA with their sport games, which they're famous for, coming out with every year. One that I know is FIFA 19. The community has been giving EA so much shit for it. Apparently they haven't been responsive at all to the community or what's going on, what's wrong with the game. Apparently the gameplay is horrible. There's like some broken mechanic and EA is just not responsive to it at all. So with this, I really don't have much faith that EA is going to change their ways and make Anthem a great game that everybody's saying. The Everybody who's covered Anthem so far this weekend with like their own gameplay of it have had VIP codes from, I don't know who sent them out, EA or BioWare. So they're obviously gonna take their opinions all with a grain of salt. They're gonna be a little bit biased. They got these special codes. They probably feel good about themselves because they got. I mean, I would too if I got a code. But they're not gonna completely shit talk the game just yet. They're gonna be a little bit more lenient than most people would be with the game, and obviously it is still a demo, so you're not gonna expect the game to be amazing, working perfectly. That's the point of these. But there are a few things you can expect from a AAA developer like EA with such a big game like Anthem. The big problem this weekend with the VIP launch was the servers that everybody was talking about. The servers were awful this weekend. There was so many bugs. People couldn't even get onto the game to begin with. And once they did get onto the game, there was a bunch of lag in the game, and people were saying like sometimes the lag was just unbearable. I've seen some clips of people like in fights with enemies and their character just starts stuttering for like an entire minute. And this is a AAA developer game that's extremely hyped up, and for the servers to be this bad, it's one thing because it is a demo obviously, but this is the VIP demo where they gave out the number of codes that they wanted to be on the servers to test it out. It was a controlled environment. They controlled how many people were going to be able to get on. So they should have been ready for it, but they obviously weren't. I don't know if it was just the sheer number of people or what really was the issue, but this next weekend coming up is the open beta weekend. The open beta weekend means anybody who wants to can play the game. So I'm really excited to see how the servers play out when there's way more people in the game, way more people playing the game than there was on the VIP demo weekend. I don't expect them to be able to completely fix the servers in the 1 week from the VIP demo to the open beta demo, but I really hope they're able to do something to at least make them better than what I've seen them to be on this VIP demo weekend. And the servers could, if they don't fix the servers before the game comes out, that's going to be a very big issue. I'm assuming they will. It's a big company, EA. I have a little bit of faith in them on that front, but we'll have to wait and see. The biggest thing that I think is really going to kill Anthem is the Division 2. The Division 2 is another game that takes up a similar player base to Anthem. There's like the Division 2, Destiny 2, Anthem. They all share a little, even Warframe, they share a little bit of their player base throughout all of them. They're the same type of people. that are usually going to be playing these games, and the Division 2 is coming out right around the same time. The Division 2's beta is the weekend after Anthem's open beta, and I feel like the Division 2 is going to be a better game than Anthem. I'm hoping it is. I feel like I'm going to enjoy that game more than Anthem. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to tell until both games are out and I've tried both of them. But for a lot of people, spending, if they're going to buy each game, both of the games at the same time, $120 for two games that quickly, that's a lot of money for a lot of people. So many people will only be buying one or not even buying any of them. But if they are only going to buy one of them, I would definitely recommend people to buy the Division 2. I'm I myself am not going to be buying Anthem right away. I'm going to wait and see how other people, my friends, or see how they're enjoying it, if they are liking it. Mostly, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to wait till they're done with the campaigns and into the end game, see like if is it actually fun a game I'm going to play past the campaign. But I think the Division 2 coming out so close to this game, Division 2 already has a base that's going to be that's following it from the Division 1. There's people still playing the Division 1 I think it's like 3 years after it was released, and I think they're definitely going to have their dedicated fans right off the bat playing that over Anthem. And I think that's going to give it a little boost in having more players than Anthem off the bat, and I don't see how Anthem's going to be able to get more players in the Division 2 unless the Division 2 really fucks up in some way. And the Division 2 has already announced they're going to have dedicated servers, which is a very big deal considering Ubisoft, who's making it, is not known for having the best servers, so we'll have to see how that goes. And they've also announced that they're going to have free DLC for the Division 2 at least the first year, which that's a huge deal to people. They're right now in the way video games have been going, everybody's used to buying a game like this and then having to spend so much money. Like over the course of Destiny 1 in its 3 years, I think you've spent like over $150, I'm pretty sure, if you bought every DLC, which that's a lot of money for people for one video game when you think of it in the big picture. So having free DLC, I feel like the Division 2 is going to be able to pull a lot of players more than Anthem, and I think it might be more successful. I'm more excited for the Division 2 than I am for Anthem, and this VIP demo weekend, it hasn't really made me any more excited for Anthem than I was. I'll have to see how the open beta goes. I won't have much time to play it on that weekend, but whatever time I have, I will try to give it a try and see how I like it. But when it comes out, I'm not going to be getting Anthem right off the bat. I'm going to be getting the Division 2, and then I'll wait and see what my friends and what other YouTubers are saying about Anthem. See if they're enjoying it. If they are enjoying it, I probably will eventually end up playing it, but it's really not like high on my priority list to get done to be playing. In the end, only time's gonna tell. My opinion may very well be entirely correct. It probably is entirely correct. I really don't know much about Anthem or what it's gonna be like. I just am more excited for the Division 2, and I would rather have my friends playing the Division 2 with me. Obviously, I can't control what people are gonna play, but I think if you're deciding between one or the other, I would recommend to get the Division 2 and wait on Anthem. But in the end, it's up to you, and we'll have to see how these beta weekends play out for all the games, and then we'll be able to give better judgment on which game's better. Thanks for listening. Peace.